Tips on how to get the most from your Q sales data investment. This video will talk about adding Q sales data fields to your contact list view in ACT. One of the unique features of the Q sales data product is that we bring QuickBooks data into fields in the ACT database. That lets you use these fields on the QB Data tab in all kinds of strategic ways. With this video, I want to talk about adding key fields to your contact list view in ACT. So this view right here. Wouldn't it be nice to have some of the fields from the QB Data tab show up as columns in this list view? Well, good news, this is easy to do. So let's say you wanted to see the last invoice date, the lifetime sales amount, the average sale amount, and the past due balance fields in that column list view. The first step is to identify the field names for those fields. So let's show you a little trick on how to identify the field names. You can right-click on any field in ACT to see the field name, and it'll also give you the option to do a lookup if you wanted to do a lookup. But the key piece here is we wanted to get the field names. So we can right click on the last invoice date and see that the field name is actually ST last invoice date, and we can repeat that process for the average sale amount and the lifetime sales amount and the past due balance. So now that we have those field names, we can go to the list view in ACT by clicking on this list view button here at the top, and we can add them. So how we add them, we right click anywhere in this column list view and we choose the customize columns option. From this window we can remove fields that we don't want to have on the view, and we can add fields that we want to have on the view. So let's do that. Let's remove the extension and the title and address 1 and address 2 and the zip code. Let's say we don't need those, and let's add the fields that we identified. So let's add the last invoice date, ST last invoice date. Let's add the lifetime sales amount, which was ST total. Let's add the average sale amount, and let's add the past due total. Okay, now we have those fields on the list view. We can even move them around if we want. Let's move the city and state to the bottom as well, and we hit OK. And now we have those new fields on the screen. You can see them here: ST last invoice date, total, sales amount, average sale amount, and past due total. We can even sort by these fields if we wanted to. So we can click on any column header to sort by that information. So here you see I'm sorting ascending order on the lifetime sales amount, and I can click on it again and it'll go descending order, and you see a little triangle here that tells you what you're currently sorting by. And you can even move columns around if you wanted to. You can click and drag column headers over to the right and to the left to move them around. And the cool part about this is the setting is actually sticky, meaning that the columns will stay this way until you change them again, and each user has their own preference, meaning each ACT user can set their columns the way they want, and it'll be specific to their computer. You can even do lookups and export this data to Excel. So for example, we wanted to look up all customers that have a past due balance of greater than 500 and export it to Excel and print it or manipulate the data. We can do that. We can right click on the past due balance field and choose the greater than option, greater than 500. It'll show the results in this list view, and then we can use this export to Excel button to export it to an Excel spreadsheet. And from here we can manipulate it some more and print it, and that makes it really easy to get that data printed out for us. So how nice is it to have these fields in your list view handy for you to see without having to double click on each contact to see that data. And so this is very efficient, and now it's your turn. Go ahead and add these fields to your contact list view in ACT, and pick the ones that are important to you. And we hope you benefit from this video and you get the most from your Q sales data investment. Thank you.